Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about learning Excel from scratch in a simple and easy to understand way. So in today's lesson, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create your first spreadsheet in Microsoft Excel. So if you look over to this corner here, you can see I highlighted what we are going to be treating in today's lesson. The first one is that we're going to create our first worksheet. As we're going to be creating a basic worksheet, and then after that I'm going to show you guys how to start a new workbook, and then I'm also going to be showing you guys how to add data, how to edit data, and you guys are also going to learn about the shortcut keys and the go-to features. So this is what we're going to be doing in today's video. So first things first, we're going to open our Excel. So as usual, if you have it on your screen, if you can just go ahead and click on it, but if you don't have it, you can come over to the search bar button and then we're going to type Excel, and then we're going to open it. So once we've clicked on open, this is going to come out, and then we're going to click on the blank workbook, and this is going to come out, guys. So this is our worksheet. Remember I said we're going to be creating a basic worksheet. So this is our worksheet here. You can see it here. It is even written here, sheet 1. So this is our worksheet. This space here that I'm highlighting is our worksheet. And you can go all the way. So we're going back to this. So in our worksheet, we have our rows and column. In our previous video, we talked about the rows and columns. So as usual, our columns are identified with letters. You can see it here, A, B, C, D, E, F. So our columns are identified with letters, while our rows are identified with numbers. You can see it 1, 2, 3. So these are our rows, these are our columns. Now we're going to look at the cell. So the cell is the smallest unit in our worksheet. So this is a cell, this is a cell. So, and they're identified by columns and row. So you can see this is our column M, and this is our row 11. If I come here, you can see our column E and our row 7. So if you also look over here, you can see it. The name of this cell is E7. If I come here, this is column B, row 4, B4. So these are our cells. And an Excel cell can hold up to 32,000 characters. So that's one interesting thing about it. So you can hold up, you can type whatever it is you want to type in it. So this is a cell. The fact that it spanned all the way is still this particular cell. So if you look at it, what you can write here, what is here is what is in this cell. So I'm going to delete this. But what I was just trying to show you is that it can hold up to 32,000 characters. Now, another interesting thing is that these are worksheets. Can accommodate, or it accommodates up to 16,000 columns. So you see, even if I keep on going, see it's a lot. You can see CG. So it can accommodate up to 16,000 columns and 1 million rows. So even if I go down, you can see my numbers, it's increasing. It's already at 149. If you look at it. So our numbers is increasing. So it can accommodate up to 1 million rows and 16,000 columns. So in case if you want to type in a lot of things, you can do that in it. So another important thing we need to know is that when you start entering information, you do it one cell at a time. So I'm going to go back to column A. So let me zoom in so that you can see. I'm going back to column A and my row 1. So this cell is column A, row 1, so A1. Now I've introduced you to the worksheet. So another thing, like I said, I'm going to introduce is if you want to start a new workbook. So let's say, for example, you don't want to use this sheet, you want to open another workbook. So how do we do this? So we go to our file here. So you can see it. Once you click on it, let me go back. This file, our file tab, once you click on it, you can see we can open a blank workbook, or we can add a new workbook. So I'm going to click on new, and I'm going to click on, so you see, I've opened another Excel sheet. So if you come over to this, you see, I have book 1, that is like the first one I created, and we have this, which is the second workbook. So I can type here, save. I can come to this other workbook and maybe type in another information, which is date. So you can see it. So this is 2 workbook that I have here, book 1, book 2. So if we want to start another workbook, so this is it here. So a workbook is a collection of what? A collection of worksheets. Like I said, if you want to create a workbook, all you just have to do is to go to your file and click on new. Click on blank workbook, and then you've created it. So you can see here I have book 3. So that is that. I'm going to be deleting this because I don't need it. So I'm going to come here and click on the X button. I'm going to click on the X button. It's going to ask me if I want to save this. I don't want to save it, so I'm going to click on don't save. So I'm down to 1, the first one which I created, which is this. So I'm going to delete what I typed in. So now that we're done with this, so on our third thing, we have to add data. So we're going to start with adding of data. So like I said earlier, this is our columns and this is our rows. So the first thing we need to do is going to select a cell. So this is our A1 cell, and then we're going to type in name. Then I can go to this place, the second cell, which is our column B and row B1. I'm going to type in age. The next one, I'm going to type in country. So we have this already. So this is our heading, and then I'm going to start inputting my data onto it. So I'm going to go to the next row, which is row 2 that is here, to type in the names I want to do. So I'm going to type in John. His age, I can give it 25. Country, I can give it Ghana. Then come to the next one, I can type in Mary for her name, her age 30, country Nigeria. So you can see with this I've added data onto this particular worksheet. So now as I've inputted this, it doesn't stand out. So what can I do to make it stand out more? Then I go to my ribbons. I can go to my home bar, which is here already, and then I'm going to highlight this. So to highlight it, I just hold on to this particular cell and then drag it. And then I'm going to go to my bold, which is B, Then I'm going to click on it, and you can see it is bold. So I'll bolden the text. Then after that, I come, still hold and drag, and then I want it to be in the center. So I come onto this place and you can see center. So I'm going to center my content. So this is now in the middle. I'm going to do the same for this. Hold and drag and put it in the center. Or you can do it one cell at a time. I'm going to start with Mary and then center. So, but if you're not seeing this, you can go to your home bar and then you see it under your alignment tab. So you come again and then you type, click on this, then you come to Nigeria and then you click on this center. So you can see they are now centered. So we've imputed our data, we've added data onto it. So another thing again I would like for us to know is that if we go to this cell, maybe I want to write items. I can write items. I can write date purchased. Oops, what did we notice? You notice that in this cell, our date, our DA, it's lost. We can't find it. And it is entering onto the next cell. And we don't want that. So what do we do in this situation? So you come here, once you hover on the end of this E column, so you can see there's a plus button that comes to it, and then we click on it, we hold, and then we drag. So you can see that I've increased this particular cell. I've increased the width of this particular cell, so the data that I added onto this particular cell, I can see everything. So I come again, let's say I want to put numbers purchased, numbers of items purchased. I know we can put it as NO, that is no the short form of it, but I just want us to get the hang of it. So as usual, I click on the F column, which is where the data I've inputted is. So if you come here, you can see it here very well. This the number of items purchased, but here it's not showing well. So I come here, I hold my mouse and then I drag. Still not enough, so I do this. It's still not enough, and then I keep on increasing it. So another way to do this is, okay, let me carry it back to this. Another way to do this is to increase my width. So I come here, and then you can see in this place here in your format. So you look for your format on this your ribbon tab, and then you can see my column width. So I can increase it to 40. And let's see. You can see it. It's the whole this particular cell, this whole column has been increased. The width of the cell has been increased. So I can still come again. I still go to my format. I can still adjust my row height. So I want my row to be I want it to be 25. So you can see it has increased it. So but I'm just going to, so this is it. So this is how we add our data onto our worksheet. For the items purchased, I can put milk, and then I can put rice. It doesn't matter. So the date purchased, I can put I can put whatever format I want to put. So I can put this format 8th of October 2005. For the next row, I'm going to put in that Mary got rice on the 12th of 12th of October 2009. I can put here I can edit this data that I put here. I'm going to delete this and also going to put price of items purchased. So you can see in this particular place, if you come up to this place where they put numbers, you can see in this place, if you click on this button, you see there are different you can select. So in this general, you can see it has no specific format. You can type in numbers whichever ways you want to do that. So but then you can also click on that you want it to be numbers. Then if you want to add currency, so you can click on it. So you can see short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, exponential, that is scientific data, and then you can also put your text as your alphabet. Okay guys, so now I'm going to impute the price of the items that is being purchased. Let me put that he purchased it for $25. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to type in so this is the price of the item. So I want to add my currency value. So I'm going to come up to this place where we see the numbers. Then I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to go down to currency, and then you can see I have my symbols here. So if I want to put it as dollar, all I just have to do is to click OK. So you can see I can make it to be in 2 decimal places. I can increase it to 3 decimal places. But I think I'm okay with 2. I can put it to 1. So you can see it didn't give me a sample. Now I put it 25. So I'm going to put 2. I think this is okay for me, and then I'm going to click my OK. You can see I have this here. So let's say I want to still adjust it. I don't want it to have any decimal place. So I'm just going to leave it like this and click OK. So I have this. So I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to type she bought that is Mary bought rice for $40. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this place and then look for my currency. I can decide to change the symbol. So let's change the symbols in this. I'm going to scroll. Let's say let's use Japanese yen. I'm going to do this so you can see. So I'm also going to see decimal place is 2. I'm going to click OK so you can see if the symbol is already here. So if I want to edit it, I can go and then put my decimal place to 0 and click OK. So as usual, we've imputed the price of the item purchased. I'm going to center my text. You can see I'm going to center. I'm going to click here. It's going to become center. I'm going to click here. Also going to center it. So the width of this particular column is too much, so I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to adjust it to this. I think it's okay like this. So going to, you can also going to center this. You can also center this too by doing like this. This milk is going to be in the center. Rice is going to be in the center. So guys, we've added our data. We've also edited our data to how we want it to be. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is the shortcut key. So I'm going to be showing you guys shortcuts that you can use. Okay, I wanted to highlight this. Okay. So So shortcut keys. So that's where we are now. So this is where we are now. So if you guys notice that what we did, I when I tried to center this, I came up to this alignment tab here, then I look for this center icon, and then I clicked on it. So there's a shortcut for centering in Excel. So let's say this particular one, I want to remove it from here and I put it here. So I want to align it left. So these are alignments. I'm going to align it to this place. So I want to put it in the center. So what do? I click on this particular cell that I want to center. So I click on alternate HAC. So, and it does the trick. So I click on this and I do alternate HAC. So I've centered it. So what did I do? I used alternate plus H plus A plus C. So once you use the shortcut, it's going to center for you. I'm going to delete this. So guys, I'm also going to be showing you guys other shortcut keys that you can use. So the first one, or I'll say the second one I'm going to show you guys is your tab. So if you click on your tab, you can see that. So if I come to this place, to this cell, my name cell, and then that is my A1 cell, and then I click on tab, you can see I'm going to the next one just by clicking on what? My tab. So, but if I want to go back, what I just have to do is I have to click my shift and tab, and then you can see I'm going back without using my mouse. So I click on tab, you go forward, I click on shift and tab at the same time, or you click on shift first and then click on tab. You see you are going back. Then the next one, you have this your arrow keys here on your keyboard. So if you click down arrow, you go down. If you click on the up arrow, you come up. Click on the side, you can also do that. Click here, it also does that for you. So if you look at your keyboard, you see that there's a place where we have home. So let's say we've gone down to row 100, and then I want to get back to my first row. So what I have to do is just click on home, control and home. So it takes you back to the first page, the first cell, which is your column A and your row 1, that is your A1 cell. So but then let's say assuming you go to this place and then you want to get back to your name cell. So what you just do, you just click on home and then it takes you back to this. So guys, these are the shortcut keys that we have. So another one again is you can use your control and your arrow. It allows you to, there's your control plus your arrow key, it allows you to get down to the last cell that you inserted data on. So you can do control and the down arrow, control and the left arrow, control and up arrow. So that's also another shortcut that is also very, very important. So the next one we're going to be going, and the last one for today's class, is our go-to features. So I'm going to bolden it and right. So this is the last thing we're going to be doing in this class. So our go-to feature is if you have a lot of data and then you want to go to a particular, you are looking for a particular data, all you just have to do is to type Ctrl G. So you can see it gives you this go to button. So wherever it is you want to go to, you can go to. So if you guys remembered, I taught you guys about cell and how to name a cell, identify a cell. So like I said earlier on, this particular cell is A1, was column A1. So let's say I want to go to a particular cell. So the cell name, like I said, A1 can also be its address. So let's say I want to go to J20. So you see, that's taking me there. So for me now, I can press my Ctrl G, and then I want to go to, let's say, B2. That is particular cell. To take me to this. So with this, my go-to feature, I can go to wherever it is I want to go to on my worksheet. So with all this, it can help you to locate whatever it is you want to locate on your Excel worksheet. So guys, great job for making it to the end of today's Excel lesson. You've taken another important step in building real useful Excel skills. So if you find this helpful, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the next lesson. So in the next video, we're going to continue to learn more powerful Excel tools that will make your work faster and easier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next class.